They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Nowhere to run.
Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Pressuring them in the corner. Goes for the fireball. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? What are they thinking here? Player one has them legit shook in the corner. Box him with a target combo. The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. Alright, what's coming up next? Combo with the target combo. And there's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punch. What a finish. Great meat on the life gauge there. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Fight.
Looks like it. Were they baiting them into that? The attack is parried. Jumps? Jumps in. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins and this brushes that off and keeps going. Player one has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Player one will look, just goes for it at this range. Player two is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. This can lead to some big damage. Jump! Sets up with the jump in. They're recovered. Clutch, anti-air. What a finish! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
Changes the pace with the fireball. Shows the medium kick. Reads the jump in perfectly. They just said, get that jump in out of here. Knockdown and this can lead to some big damage. Solid anti-air. Both absolutely refusing to give up ground. Excellent block. Excellent block to shut out the impact. Nice fireball. Lays down a Sai Hasho. Player one is on the brink of disaster. Sets up with the jump in. They push their way out of the court. Trust man off. Looking to follow up after burns out. A real test of nerve throws. Both sides getting ready. This is it. Do they have what it takes to crown them from above? I can't believe it. It is over. Player two was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checking their opponent. Tries to get a breather with a projectile. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Puts one in the pocket. Gets a chance at that jump in. Taking stocks. The jump in catches them. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Big counter. Knockdown. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Does a good job of pushing back. KO. Player two on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Immediate jump in. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Did well to get the buff in there. Brushes off the impact. Uses the impact to shave off some of their drive gains. Player two is going to have a hard time managing their drive gains. Burnout activates. Player two in dire straits with burnout. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Player two, they were right to be on guard there. Player two holding on to that corner advantage. Experiencing burnout. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Blocks the overhead. Oh, snipe! Here comes the target! Gets tagged by the fireball. Player 2 took no time to finish that fight.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. You're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Good anti-air. Denies the jumping attack with a jumping attack of their own. All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Throws them to negate the block. Holds out with the block. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around. Brushes that off and keeps going. Uses the target combo as a filler. Quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? In there! Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, they were looking for that overhead. Combo with the target combo. Checks them with the projectile. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. What'll happen here? Nice parry. A parry? Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Throw connection does big damage. Avoids getting stuck in it. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to big damage. The super doesn't hit. That's not gonna hit. They must have closes it out. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Start things off with a jump in. The last round. It's now or never. Clean parry. Sets up with the jump in. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Getting up close and personal. Target combo into. They push their way out of the corner. Close range protect. Clutch anti-air. Only change sides. Sticks out and kick, drops them hard. Oh, he slams on the brakes and shuts out the counter. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Turns out. Ooh, what a smart play. Player 1 with the rhythm, owning that space. Backs into the corner. Drop zone, baby. They can't kick the shot. Pays off. Player 2 made some smart moves there. Great game.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Shoots off a projectile from downtown to check their approach. Denying them a breather there with a long-range fireball. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? The fighters are at a standstill. What's going on through their heads? The fighters take a step back to reassess. Time for a new game plan. Who's going to break the silence first? Put one in the pocket. Super meter is looking bare right now. Will they try to hang back to stock up or continue fighting? Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. All right. Player 2 chases them down. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities from up above. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. The jump in is denied. Shoots off a fireball up close. Can't tech the throw. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for gets. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Sees it coming and blocks it out. Forcefully closes the gap. Both fighters perfect parry to stop them. Time to go on the offensive. G-right kick for a mix-up. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Looking for a chance. Player experiencing burnout. Max SA gauges. Unboot drops them from the air. So, what's next? Life lead is there. Ooh, what a smart throw! Dangerous range here.
Hadouken! Hadouken!
Zones with the fireball.
Hadouken! Hadouken!
Drive one step ahead of him. Jinrai, love tap to close it. Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion.
Nowhere to run.
Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checking their opponent. This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. Trying to control their opponent here from a distance. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. The fighters are at a standstill. What's going on through their heads? The fighters take a step back to reassess. Time for a new game plan. Both sides have full drive and plenty of health. Let's see how things open up. Looking for a way to incorporate their drive. Both fighters have no meter. Who's going to make the first move? Gaining some meter would open up the opportunity to deal huge damage, but that's easier said than done. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. Holds out with the block. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. The drive impact whiffs. Are they ready to punish? Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. The jump in catches them. Forward throw, not letting them out of the corner. Player KO. Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Opts for the air-to-air encounter. Smart play there to go for the air-to-air. Even if it can't lead to a combo, it's low risk but effective. Good judgment there. A quick breather. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Burnout activates. Max SA gauges. Unbelievable. Clutch anti-air. Doing some quick planning? A real test throws them. What now? Looking for a chance.
Hadouken! Hadouken! Hadouken!
Tries to bait out a reaction to a fireball.
Hadouken!
Parry connect blocks the drive reversal. Get out of nowhere. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Decides to go in with the target combo. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Big counter. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Uses the parry. Time to do some damage after that wall splat. Takes a trip. Were they baiting them into that? Heading into the end. In there! Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Coming at ya!
Jumps up. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. A parry? Going in? Uses the target combo as a filler. Super art on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo.
Hadouken!
Road sets up with the jump in. Full drive on deck. Will this super art do anything? What were they thinking? They don't have any leeway to make a mistake. Someone tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. Who will come out on top? Player one is in a very good spot now. The parry. Either fighter can use drive now.
Get lost!
Break through with the throw. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight!
Shoryu! Jump! This is gonna hurt. Player one won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. They're back into the corner now. Takes them up. Okay, here we go. Knock them out of the air. Connect with the 10 setting. These guys are not giving each other any time to breathe. There's a burnout. What are they gonna do? The jump in reads the jump in perfectly. Medium kick shreds that off. Jump. Notice Player counter on reaction. Player one can't use any. They're recovered. Huge chance after that wall strike. Player two with the drive impact doesn't work. Do they gamble something corrects them? Great job. Drive impact misses. It is over. Player two clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game.